Hello everyone, I hope you're having a great day. It's me, and today we'll be talking about The Legend of the Blair Witch. The Legend of the Blair Witch is a horror movie released in 1999 that revolutionized the horror genre. It put the audience in the place of three student filmmakers who disappeared while trying to make a documentary about a local legend. The movie used a found footage style which really immerses the viewer into the events of the film. Let's get started. Before we begin, I'd like to remind you that this channel is dedicated to my grandmother, Mary Elizabeth Hudgens, who passed away when I was just a kid. She always encouraged me to follow my dreams, no matter how scary it seemed. So this one goes out to all the dreamers and doers out there. If you have a story you want to share, send it to me through the provided email. Also, please subscribe so you can be notified when I post a new video. Now let's meet the Blair Witch. Legend has it that deep within the woods of Maryland lies a place of darkness and despair, where the trees seem to whisper secrets of the past. It's here that the story of the Blair Witch unfolds, a tale of terror that has captivated and horrified people for generations. In the town of Burkittsville, nestled amidst rolling hills and whispering cornfields, there lived a young woman named Elly Kedward. From the time she was born, something was different about Ellie. She wasn't like the other children in town. Her laughter didn't echo with joy, but carried a strange, eerie quality that sent shivers down their spines. Her eyes held a depth that seemed to peer into their souls, and her touch sent an icy chill through them. As Ellie grew older, her behavior became more erratic and disturbing. She would wander into the forest for days, emerging with scratches and dirt on her body, her eyes glowing with a haunting light. People began to whisper that Ellie was a witch, a servant of the devil. Fear turned to suspicion, and soon the entire town was convinced that Ellie was practicing dark and sinister magic. Accusations flew, fueled by fear and prejudice. They claimed that she had taken a life, stolen children, and dabbled in forbidden arts. Driven by their collective hysteria, the townspeople decided they had to protect themselves from Ellie. On May 1682, they dragged her into the town square and hanged her. As she swung from the rope, her eyes blazing with defiance, she cursed the townspeople, vowing revenge, and with that, the Blair Witch was born. But Ellie's spirit was far from finished. After her death, strange and terrifying things began to happen in Burkittsville. Animals were found mutilated, crops withered and died, and a thick fog descended upon the town, carrying with it the scent of decay and despair. People fell ill with mysterious ailments, and children went missing without a trace. Fear turned to panic, and the townspeople realized that Ellie's curse was real. They tried everything to break the curse, from prayer to animal sacrifice, but nothing worked. The Blair Witch's wrath knew no bounds. As the years passed, the curse grew stronger, taking more lives and bringing more suffering to Burkittsville. Eventually, the town was abandoned, left to the mercy of the Blair Witch and her dark magic. It's said that to this day, the forest around Burkittsville remains haunted by the presence of the Blair Witch. Visitors have reported hearing whispers in the trees, feeling sudden drops in temperature, and seeing strange, unexplainable phenomena. Some have even claimed to have seen the Blair Witch herself, lurking in the shadows, waiting to claim her next victim. So what is the lesson we should take from this story? The story of the Blair Witch is a chilling reminder of the power of fear and the dangers of prejudice. It shows us how easily people can be driven to extreme measures by fear of the unknown. We should remember that judging someone for their beliefs or appearance can lead to terrible consequences. The Blair Witch reminds us to embrace diversity and to fight against those who seek to exploit fear and ignorance for their own benefit. Now let's watch the movie. The Legend of the Blair Witch. In the heart of Maryland's rustic countryside lies the small town of Burkittsville, where secrets whisper through the ancient trees and a palpable sense of unease lingers in the air. It's here that three intrepid filmmakers, Heather Donahue, Joshua Leonard and Michael Williams, venture into the dense and ominous woods surrounding the town. Armed with their cameras, they seek to uncover the truth behind the chilling local legend of the Blair Witch. As they delve deeper into the forest, they encounter strange and unsettling phenomena that challenge their perception of reality. Whispers in the wind, inexplicable mists, and an overwhelming sense of dread envelop them. Their journey becomes a descent into madness and terror as they realize that they are not alone in the woods. Then the fate of the filmmakers takes a terrifying turn when they stumble upon the remnants of a campfire and discover disturbing evidence of a gruesome murder. Panic sets in, and they find themselves trapped in a horrifying nightmare. They flee deeper into the forest, desperately seeking a way out before it's too late. Meanwhile, back in Burkittsville, A local sheriff named Rustin receives a desperate phone call from Heather. She explains their harrowing ordeal and begs for help. However, as the night progresses, the connection becomes increasingly unstable, and the sheriff's attempts to contact them prove futile. Fearful for their safety, he mobilizes a search party to find the missing filmmakers. As the search party ventures into the woods, they encounter the same terrifying obstacles and unsettling sights that the filmmakers faced. The forest seems to conspire against them, hiding its secrets and amplifying their fears. The lines between reality and nightmare blur, leaving the rescuers questioning their sanity. Days turn into weeks, yet there is still no sign of the missing filmmakers or the Blair Witch. The town is gripped by a growing sense of dread and despair. The longer the trio is missing, the more the legends and myths surrounding the Blair Witch take hold. Determined to find answers, a young journalist named Debbie, determined to uncover the truth behind the legend, ventures into the very same woods where the filmmakers disappeared. Armed with a camera and unwavering determination, she sets out to document any paranormal activity. She hopes to capture evidence that will shed light on the mystery. But as she delves deeper into the forest, she too experiences the same terrifying phenomena that befell the filmmakers. She feels their presence all around her and witnesses the chilling remnants of their ordeal. As the story unfolds, we learn that the Blair Witch may not be a figment of imagination or a mere local legend. There are disturbing signs that point to a real and sinister presence lurking in the woods. Animal bones, disturbing symbols, and unexplained occurrences all contribute to the growing sense of unease. The climax of the film takes us on a terrifying journey as we witness the unimaginable horrors that the filmmakers encountered in the final moments of their ordeal. The Blair Witch reveals itself in all its terrifying glory, preying on their deepest fears and tormenting them relentlessly. As the film draws to a close, we are left with a haunting and ambiguous ending that defies rational explanation. The fate of the filmmakers remains uncertain, leaving us to wonder if they ever truly escaped the clutches of the Blair Witch. With its groundbreaking use of handheld cameras, realistic approach to storytelling, and immersive sound design, the Blair Witch Project revolutionized the found footage genre, forever changing the landscape of horror cinema. So what did we learn from this story? The Blair Witch Project teaches us the importance of confronting our fears head-on and challenging the unknown. It reminds us that sometimes the most terrifying monsters are the ones we create in our own minds. By venturing into the darkest depths of our imagination, we can confront our fears and emerge stronger and more resilient than ever before. Thank you for watching. See you later.